has revealed that roughly ₦1 trillion in soon-to-be replaced notes has been received through the banking system to be swapped with new notes, which become effective January 31st of 2023. The governor of the central bank made this revelation in Daura, Katsina State, while briefing journalists after he met with President Buhari.
I'm visiting Daura to greet Mr. President and also see him as part of a normal briefing that I normally carry out. The briefing has been overdue, and I thought that he should be briefed about what is happening in central bank, what is happening in the economy, and generally recent happenings in the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian economy. You know, there are so many things happening. Of course, issues bordering on the new currency and the fact that only yesterday the new currency has now reached the banks, and that we expect that the banks will begin to distribute those currencies to the members of the public who are their customers, and primarily to assure the president that things are going on well about the currency, as well as issues bordering on the cashless policy that we recently introduced. The Senate of the Federal Republic is National Assembly. They are a legislative arm of the government, and from time to time, we brief them about what is happening, about our policies, and I'm aware that they have asked for some briefings, and we will brief them. But I think it's important for me to say that the cashless policy started in 2012, okay? But at almost 3 to 4 occasions, we've had to step down the policy because we felt that there is a need for us to prepare ourselves and deepen our payment system infrastructure in Nigeria. Between 2012 and now 2022, almost or about 10 years, we believe that a lot of electronic channels have been put in place that would aid people in making banking, conducting banking and financial services transactions in Nigeria. We've heard about people talking about some of the people in our rural areas. And the truth is that even online banking, as I was coming out to Dara, I saw a kiosk that has super agents today. Because of the way we felt that there is a need for us to deepen payment system infrastructure, we have 1.4 million super agents that are in all over the country, different parts of the country, all local governments, all villages in this country. And I have told my colleagues, I'm sure some of their names are already on the CBN website, and we will publish all the names of all the super agents. And having super agents, which is different from the banks, which is different from microfinance bank, which is different from other what we can call financial institutions, having 1.4 million of them is as good as saying that you have about 1.4 million banking points where people can conduct services. And we think that Nigeria, as a big country, the biggest economy in Africa, that we need to leapfrog into the cashless economy. We cannot continue to allow a situation where over 85% of the cash that is in circulation is outside the banks. More and more countries that are embracing digitization have gone into cashless. And I've said it at different fora that this is not targeted at anybody. It is just meant for the good and the development of the Nigerian economy. And we can only just continue to appeal to Nigerians to please see this policy the way we have presented it. We will be reviewing from time to time how this is working, because I cannot say that we are going to be rigid, but it is not to say that we will reverse. It is not to say that we will change timing, but whether it is about tweaking some amounts to be a little bit higher or a little bit lower and all the rest of them, we will do so because we are humans. We want to make sure that we make life good for our people. We do not want to make life difficult for them. So there's no need for anybody to worry. The central bank is monitoring what is happening, and I can assure everyone that we are we're alive to our responsibilities, and we'll do what is right for Nigeria and Nigerians. December, we have more than prepared, because I said December 15, when we announced it, we said December 15 will be when we will issue the cash. But we have to move it forward, because it was now November 26th, instead of December 15th, that the president unveiled it. And I just told you now that yesterday, the banks have received the new cash and they have started dispensing them. I can only just assure everyone that it will go around, but let us just be calm, let's be patient. Luckily, the old currency continues to be legal tender till January 31, 2023. So what am I saying? And I want to crack a joke, both the painted and unpainted currency will operate concurrently as legal tender. But by January 31, the unpainted one will not be useful to you again. So please take it to your banks as quickly as possible. Now, I mean, we at the central bank, we have taken close to more than $500 billion, and with the banks, we also have close to about $500 billion. So what we've done in central bank is to move more people from different departments into currency processing, so that they can process this cash as quickly as possible, and from there, banks can now move what they have with them. Very, very happy. And he says we should carry on our work. No need to fear, no need to bother about anybody.